Oh, now that we got it on the ground with that shock absorbing landing skids I put on there, I want to do a complete walk around on this jet so you can see what a nice jet it is. And the shock absorbing landing skids I've got on it really help in landing on this hard surface here. I don't know if you could tell from the video how uneven that is and how many dips there are, but if it wasn't for that shock absorbing landing skids I've got on there, it would be bouncing. It would be bouncing up and down in the air, coming in for a landing with that speed. Okay, so we got that done. Let's get it back in the air again. That wasn't a real good toss. I give it full throttle on 4S and a slightly upward angle, and if I get my toss just right, it'll take off without losing any altitude. But it is a screamer. You can hear the sound of this flying all over the valley here when I'm out there with it. It's pretty speedy on a 4S, as you can see. Big, huge, wide loop. It doesn't have unlimited vertical. Nice roll to the left. Got a good roll rate. It doesn't have unlimited vertical on 4S, but it has very good power, as you can see. Split S maneuver. And I just got this completely tuned on the last flight before this one. Flight number 3 on 4S. This is flight number 4 on 4S. It handles really well. It maintains its line. It tracks really well through the turns. It has a pretty wide flight envelope. You can really slow it down. Now, a 4S 1300 milliamp hour LiPo is the biggest I've used in it so far. It doesn't have a lot of space on the inside for a large 4S LiPo, but I might try an 1800 just to see if I can get it in there and get it flying with an 1800, because it, even with this 4S 1300 milliamp hour LiPo that I think weighs 158 grams, it still feels pretty light on the wing. It's pretty floaty. It's got a working rudder. That was a lazy hammerhead, and then I lost orientation, so I had to swing it around and bring it back. But I think this might be the first, Elevon only Parkjet that I've had that actually had a working rudder on it, so you can actually do lazy hammerheads with this, and it makes it nice coming in for a landing in a crosswind, of course, when you got a rudder. I haven't been able to find this in stock lately, but if I find it in stock again, I will post it on our Facebook page, so you guys can pull the trigger on one if you want. I know some of you pulled the trigger on it when I did the initial review of it. So it's a great airframe. I really, really like it. Easy to fly. Look at that. Look at that. Come in. With that shock absorbing landing gear. I'm glad I did that. Alright, so that is going to be a wrap on this episode. Like I said, if I can find these in stock somewhere again, I will post it on our Facebook page. But it is an absolutely fantastic Parkjet. Stay tuned, and I will see you in the air.